they will live in have to be prepared. The sheds are cleaned and fresh bedding covers the floor. Special foods put down on the floor to give the chicks the best start possible. The sheds must then be made very warm using space heaters. The chicks arrive in a large lorry. They have only been born that morning. Staff wait for them to arrive and roll them into the sheds. The chicks are transported in crates. They have come from a special place called a hatchery. The crates are unstacked and the birds are tipped gently onto the food. There are thousands of baby chicks placed all over the shed. It doesn't take long for them to get used to their new home and they run around making a lot of noise. They drink from the large red cups. As the chicks get older, they start to grow feathers and don't need to be kept so warm. The farmer makes daily adjustments to keep them comfortable. He lowers the temperature in the sheds. This makes the air inlets and the sidewalls open up. It also turns on fans that brings fresh air into the sheds. During their lives, the birds eat a lot of food. They get this from the large yellow pans. The food is delivered to the farm in big lorries. Air is used to blow the food down the pipe and into large storage bins. At 5 weeks of age, the birds are fully feathered. They are still checked every day to make sure they are healthy and have plenty of access to food and water. When the chickens are fully grown, they are collected. The forklift takes in empty crates where teams of catchers fill them.
Commences, each shed is inspected to make sure all the equipment has been removed and raised to avoid damage during the cleaning process, and making sure it is safe for our team to work efficiently and effectively. The interior is blown down using high-powered backpack blowers. This ensures that all the fine dusty material and leftover feed is removed with the litter prior to washing. The litter is pushed up near the exit doors ready for loading using Widerman loaders fitted with tiptoe buckets so that they could load trailers up to a height of 11 feet. We take care to avoid causing damage to walls using a compact tractor and scraper. All the edges are finished manually using a shovel and broom before a final sweep with a pedestrian sweeper. Trailers are sheeted before leaving the site. Once the shed is cleared of litter, it is ready for the washing team, who have mobile pump units complete with clean water tanks. These are all fitted with chemical injection systems to ensure accurate applications of foams and detergents. This also minimises the risks involved in handling and dispensing concentrated chemicals. Each pump has 2 delivery lines 100 metres long, so that access to the biggest sheds can be achieved. Detergent foams are applied to all the interior walls and equipment using a foaming lance and left to soak according to manufacturer's recommendations. This is followed by a clean water wash, using a pin jet to wash the roof space, strings, trunking, inlets and fans. The drinkers and feeders are washed individually with an adjustable nozzle. Finally, the floor is then finished with the floor lines. Application of disinfectants is carried out using the Atom, a purpose-built self-propelled sprayer. It is fitted with wheel wash facilities to ensure high standards of hygiene. We are able to apply any treatments approved for use accurately and effectively, making sure that the sheds are disinfected to the highest standards. A hand lance system is fitted so that control rooms and limited access areas are thoroughly treated. We monitor our work on a regular basis using dip slides to measure the levels of bacteria after treatment. All our equipment is carefully washed and cleaned before it leaves the site. The Gamber team takes great pride in making sure the whole site is left thoroughly cleaned and ready for the next crop. Our washing team is trained to work at height and in confined spaces so that they can provide a bin washing service as and when required.